IVM.
We did our first production with Mahesh Bhatt as a director in it. It was a movie called Angare, and that took very, very long to make. But the good part is that I learned a lot in it, because Bhatt Sahab used to really, really guide me and help me think. A lot of my way of thinking or interpreting scenes or performances or people also came from the enormous amount of hours I spent with him.
Can you share a few examples? This is so interesting.
Like, for example, the way he used to extract performances from people, and the brutality with which he was honest about his characters, although it was not one of his best movies, but still the person was the same person. So the techniques were the same, So whether it was just what to speak to the actors, and how bare and primal you can go into touching the nerve in the actor so that he brings out or she brings out that kind of performance that you require for that role. Because if an actor most often than not has agreed to do a role, there is some part of that actor that is lurking around in that character, that actor has agreed to do it, even if it's just for money, how do you negotiate your way through that and make that actor identify with that character was a great learning for me. Although now it's become far more systematic because you have table reads and you have much more amount of prep. But at that point it was mostly on set,
The script would just arrive at that last moment.
Yeah, more or less, or it was really improvised a lot, by the director on set, having felt the location and this thing and all. The kind of prep was not there.
Right.
It was also much cheaper to make movies then, so you could afford to work in a certain auteur way, so that was something that I found very, very interesting. And how honest he is about himself, is something I find very, very inspiring, And I think the more bare and, open you are about yourself, the easier it is for you in your life, to accept your challenges and your limitations, and also helps you move forward,
IVM.